the ritual is I taste that bitterness and I'm like, okay, I connect to that to working out now. It's from Mike. We get a lot of Mikes. Is that a really common name nowadays or something? I don't know. I know a lot of Mikes. Anyway, do I need pre-workout? Nope. But I'll go a little further than that. No, you don't need a pre-workout, but you also don't need protein. You also don't need creatine. You also don't need to sleep 8 hours a night. You also don't need to drink high quality water. You also don't need to, there's all these things you don't need to do. It is all outcome dependent. So why are you taking pre-workout? I'm going to take a shot in the dark. It is one of two things. It is you want something that's going to hype you up immediately before your workout, or you have really low energy and you're trying to find a way to compensate for that. So, do you need pre-workout? Probably not. You probably need to go to bed a little bit earlier, and you probably need to spend a little bit more time warming up, priming your body, and getting yourself put together and ready for that. I walk into the gym all the time not fucking looking forward to working out. Not necessarily not looking forward to it, but coming into it and being like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I slept like shit. I this, I that, I yada, yada. And I will still come to the gym and I will still get my work done. But when I come here, I'm not ready for it. Then I sit down and I put my headphones in and I warm up. And I am taking something of a pre-workout right now. It's not anything crazy. I'm just taking citrulline malate. Even that, it doesn't really give you any like physical, like people always want to get the tingles or like that woo, like high from pre-workouts, and citrulline malate you don't really feel. But that's kind of become like the ritual is I taste that bitterness and I'm like, okay, I connect to that to working out now, it's, you start attaching smells or flavors or, routines to different kinds of things. Like, what is the reason that we all want to have coffee first thing in the morning? Because that makes us think of waking up. Why do we usually want, in the US at least, why do we want bacon and eggs? It's because that's what we think of as breakfast. Why do we drink like warm tea with honey and chamomile in it at night? Some people, because it makes you think about going to bed. There are just certain things that you relate to working out. And in this case for me, it is that flavor of bitterness, but it is also the feeling of a foam roller going through my quads. That shit wakes you up quick. That shit gets you going pretty quick. It is the feeling of that first set. It is a certain song that I really enjoy that just is like, it's time to fucking go, dude. So, do you need to take a pre-workout? No. But do you need to stop taking it? Not necessarily. I don't take any. If it's not negatively impacting you, if you're not training really late, so if you're training at like 6 o'clock at night, obviously you don't want to get blasted with caffeine. I know Derek from More Plates, More Dates, his company Gorilla Mode, I think they have, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but they have a stimulant-free version of a pre-workout, so there's no caffeine for people who train late at night. And then there's another company, I can't remember what it's called, but the pre-workout I believe is called Surge. And again, it's stimulant-free. If you just type in stimulant-free pre-workouts, if you train late at night, I don't recommend you have a pre unless you can find a stimulant-free one. But outside of that, you don't really need to stop taking a pre-workout unless it's negatively impacting you, which I will say based on the amount of crap in it, it's probably not helping you a ton. It'll get you all jazzed and get you going through that workout, but do you need it? No. So there's a very long way to say no, like I did in the very beginning. And that was Mike. So,
hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. If you liked this clip, if you got a lot of value out of it, which you did, go ahead and share this to someone else who needs to hear it. And make sure that you like and subscribe wherever you're viewing this. We've got a YouTube, we've got an Instagram, we've got all that jazz. Go give us some love, and I'll see y'all there. Later.